Test this bad boy out. All right. This one is an interesting stream today, guys. 'Cause today, I'm testing 4K streaming. Wow. 35,000 in my home. I've never, oh, also, let me make sure I get you guys right. My bad. So, guys, my laptop was going through shit. Oh, well, that's good. Now I know I can hear you guys and you guys can hear me. So before I get into whatever the fuck's going on, first and foremost, missed you guys. I haven't streamed in a little while. You guys were missed. I love you guys. Well, I think that means that, well, okay, cool. Well, either way, so today we're doing something crazy. I'm gonna make a masterclass on this. Shout out to my dog Needles. He's forcing me to do this. Needles, I hate you. I will be giving you all the slurs in the world right now, but I'm on YouTube. So I'm gonna do it all at one time. Okay, long story short, Needles always wanted me to give y'all some gems. I said, fuck that shit. I'm not giving niggas gems for free. But here I am giving niggas gems for free, I guess. Either way, I'm here testing some streaming limits. I'm seeing how far my internet could push it. It's looking like 19K. So I'm also testing the internet right now, guys. I'm testing the internet. I'm testing this far to see as how far my internet could push it in my crib as well. Because I needed to do this anyways. Because if not, I'm about to call my internet provider like, hey, up the internet. But I'm not dropping no friends right now, which is pretty good. So no complaints so far. I should actually look at the internet. Shoot. Long story short, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Today we will be setting up 4K streaming on OBS. Why am I teaching y'all shit I don't know at 3 a.m.? This is the only time I gotta do it, and I miss y'all niggas. So you get to talk to me, you guys get to ask me any weird questions. I'm gonna speed run through this, and I'm gonna give some gems, and I'm probably gonna have Needles cook this up, and then I'll put whatever gems into it as I can. Let me look at the chat before I get into that. I think I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna set up my whole, cause guys, what pretty much happened was my laptop, my main streaming laptop, was giving me some issues, so I had to reset my whole laptop. My brother did that. Shout out to Fritz, Static Don't Miss on Twitch, and set my laptop back up. But now I have to redo my whole OBS setup. So I'm back here. This is my music laptop. This is the laptop I use for music, right? I'm gonna get another laptop anytime, anyway, soon. But this laptop I want to still use for like my stream setup upstairs. So I'm gonna have to set this up for streaming, anyways. So I'm gonna push this stream. I'm gonna make this stream 4K. YouTube does allow 4K streaming, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to set up 4K streaming on YouTube while still multi-streaming on as many platforms as you guys want. And I'm gonna have it all done in probably about 45 minutes. I think this video should take me 45 minutes. I'm gonna speed run through this shit, I swear to God, because I hate dropping gems. Like, everything I say, if you know who I am, I've worked with so many content creators. My resume is so stacked, I don't even have to say it. If you guys know who I am, you guys know who I am. If you don't, you don't. If you know who I work with, you know who I work with. If you don't, you don't. I really don't care. You guys just trust me. Everything I say in here is 100% field tested. Everything in here I recommend fully and truly to the bottom of my heart. I'm not going to give y'all anything that I don't recommend. I'm not going to give you guys the full sauce, but I'm not going to give you guys anything that I don't fully believe in and truly recommend. And everything that I give you, just know my clients either still use it or have used it once or twice in their life. You know what I'm saying? Or continue to, whatever. So, that being said, this is a very important video. This is a very gem. Just bored, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to teach niggas. I have so much knowledge on shit. This is just a drop in a bucket. 4K multi-streaming is not the hardest thing to do. You can look this up on YouTube. So I'm not holding anyone back, but I'm going to teach you how to set up a whole stream from start to finish. So with that being said, here we are. This shit is crazy. All right, so what we are looking at here is another OBS window. I've never actually ever done this before, guys. So it's so funny. It's like I set my computer to Wumbo. All right, anyways. So this is pretty much what you guys will be seeing when you start up a brand new OBS setup. Not bad, let me get this all back up here. Pretty much a blank scene, sources, audio mixer, scene transitions, controls, no source selected, scale windows, stuff like that, docs. All right, so before we get started on anything, in order to do 4K streaming, let's get to settings, because that's the first thing we got to get into, right? We got to get into the settings. So, in my settings, this is what I like to put in my settings. Let me see. These are the confirmation dialogues. When you're starting a stream, I like having these on, just so you can know that you're like starting your stream, stopping your stream, and you know, everything's confirmation. You know what I'm saying? Oh, automatically record when streaming. Guys, one of the biggest gems, and I'm telling you guys, I'm going to be dropping a lot of gems in this quick videos. Recording quality is 10 times better than streaming quality at all times. Doesn't matter if you're streaming 4K or if you're streaming whatever. If you're doing clips, start recording your streams, because recording quality will always be internet quality. I don't like keep recording when that shit blah automatically start replay buffer. Nah, I can start the replay buffer on my own. Projectors are cool. I like make projectors always on top. All right, and limit one full screen projector per screen. That's cool. And high overflow. All right, cool. Very simple shit. I'm not gonna do too much on this. I'm not gonna give y'all too much sauce. Themes. Which color y'all like on your OBS? Very simple shit, but you know, makes all the difference. I'm gonna put this theme on today just to show you guys what it's like to change theme, right? Your stream destination, you can change it to, you'll want to change it to YouTube, right? And you'll want to connect your account, and you will want to use the stream key. Very interesting, because I'm already like, on my setup, because I'm running two OBSs, this is a dual OBS weird setup right now I got going on. My main one is YouTube. So I guess when you change your different, I can show you guys your scene collection. This is a different scene collection. I guess like the main streams changes via stream collection, which is pretty cool. But either way, you'll go to stream, you'll set yours as YouTube, RTM, PS, which I love them, whatever the fuck that shit is, right? We're just gonna keep moving forward. Primary YouTube ingest server fire. We're gonna connect the account. You can use the stream key. I always recommend connecting the account because it opens up the widgets and shit. I'm not gonna connect my account on stream right now because it is already connected. Do not click ignore the recommendations. These are the maximums for 4K streaming right here. 51,000, all right, and 160 kbps, right? This is it. Tells you right here. I love that about OBS. So there's no point in even trying to go over this. It's not going to, the platform won't allow it. And YouTube is the best, right? So we're gonna keep it simple. I personally, I go advanced, but I'm gonna start charging niggas for that. So, but for today, just all you gotta do is add a 0, gang. That's all you got to do, right? Add a 0. It's gonna make it 25K, right? I love how these settings are not my actual settings, guys, that I use, because my settings are a lot more advanced. But this is just for you guys to get like 4K streaming done, and I'm also gonna get you guys into multi-streaming. So don't worry. The only thing is, I will tell you guys, is there is no such thing right now. I'm letting you guys know. There's no such thing as 4K streaming on all platforms. Twitch is rolling out a beta right now. I literally just saw on Twitch just now that they're rolling out a beta for certain creators for 2K streaming. That's about 1440p, I think, right? It's not 1080, but it's not 4K either. So keep that in mind. YouTube is the only one I think that well, there's some platform. Rumble does 4K streaming. If you know how to do that, I could teach you guys on another stream as well. But right now, we're gonna do YouTube as the main one for right now. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna do the bitrate at 25K. We know it could take 50K, but for testing streams, we want to do about 25K. All right. Right now, I'm also dropping some frames, guys. So be wary. If this is lagging, just understand the video will come back up later in a few. I'm streaming a lot, all right? Doing a lot of shit. Running 2 OBSs. I'm not gonna save these settings, but this is where all my videos will save, and they will save in this format, which I hate this format. I would highly recommend changing it to either fragmented MP4, because when you change it to MP4, it says some shit like this. I would rather do it as fragmented MP4, or you could just do the MKV. There's converter programs and software. Just get you a nice converter program if you have any issues with conversions. Replay buffers, I just leave that as regular. Audio is really cool. I could spend hours on audio. I started off as an audio engineer and stuff, so yeah. Okay. Whoa. See right here, guys. This is the most important part in order to 4K stream. In order to 4K stream, the most important thing, you gotta have a 4K device. If you do not have like a Camlink, you need like a Camlink 4K. You need a device that streams in 4K. That's the resolution is literally has to be. Which, by the way, y'all ever notice that 4K is not even really 4K? Like that's a different story. We're not gonna get into that. Needles, you can edit that one out. But yes, so the resolution got to be 3840 by 2160. I don't see 4000 anyway or anywhere, but that is how you 4K stream. You got to change the base resolution and your output scale resolution. This is base canvas resolution is what OBS sees, right? And output scale resolution is what you're actually sending out to record and to actually like stream and stuff like that. And we do 30 frames per second. You guys can do 60 frames per second, but my cameras are set to 30 frames per second. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Oh, hotkeys. Super cool gem. Using your hotkeys. Hotkeys are one of the most important things when it comes to OBS. If you guys want to use hotkeys and be professional like me, I highly recommend this. One of the biggest, most important gems I could give you guys on this for free. Get you a keyboard with a numerical pad on the side and set these as the hotkeys. I'm not going to show y'all which ones I use and how I do them, but just know that's a gem. And y'all can take that for sure. But if you have one of them gaming keyboards that don't have the numerical pad, you can also just buy like a numerical pad and just put it to things like that. I have my hotkeys set up here already. I'm not going to show you guys my hotkeys because I love y'all, but no. But I'll give you guys an example of how to set up a hotkey. One of my favorite examples, I do this sometimes. I'm going to give you guys this gem, is video camera device, right? Because you can search them. Oh, I don't even have a source here. That's crazy. You know what? I can't even. Let's do start streaming, stop streaming. All right, start streaming. You can literally put as like up, and you can literally put stop streaming as down. Now I'm not gonna set these as my things right now, but just know if I was to press down, I'll end the stream. But the confirmation will come up first because I had set the confirmations up. Okay, so that's important. But yeah, so we're not gonna set those right now. I'm not setting none of these settings. I'm getting out of this. This is a trap. But you guys understand. You guys could take that information and make sure you understand what I just told you. The base canvas resolution is super important. And everything else. With the output scale resolution as well. So give me 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna actually set this up with my true settings. And then we're gonna keep moving forward. You guys can see my true settings. I love you guys, but we're not gonna do that, bro. There it goes. There it goes. Also, let me get this chat up. I haven't talked to you guys in a little while. Y'all don't. It's like they don't want me to see the chat. My laptop be so trash. This laptop is so trash, bro. Like out of all my laptops, you are my most trash. For sure. For sure, for sure. Alright. So we're gonna get into creating my stream, I guess. Alright, let's open up a new OBS. Bro. Launch anyway. Bro, you said excited, not gatekeeping. Yeah, I'm not gatekeeping right now, y'all. I'm giving real game. I just hope that y'all can see it. You know what I'm saying? So give me 1 second. I'm gatekeeping, but I'm not gatekeeping. I promise. A lot of this is like real saucy. I'm waiting on my OBS to stop playing. Is my camera's lagging? Well, you know what, bro? I'm happy that you're watching this. Okay, cool. So you guys understand, like, okay, most important thing. Base canvas resolution, we switched it to 3840 by 2160, right? Output scale resolution, that is how you start your stream. And then your bitrate has to be set to over 20K. It has to be set over 20,000. My bitrate right now, all right, look. I'm going to set y'all to wombo. I'm going to set the stream to wombo, guys. It's only going to be a little bit. Just breathe, okay? It'll be okay. I'm doing this just so I can show you guys exactly like, so this is what I'm at. All right. So this is what my shit looks like. This shit's going to look weird. It's going to put y'all in a window. But you guys are able to pause this and look at this. This is how my basic setup to, I guess, like for me to stream and show y'all my stream. Because this ain't my real setup, but I'm going to do my real setup here. Oh shit, my encoding is overloaded. Continue turning out or fast. All right, I got to put up the encoder. All right, that's incredible. I'm doing a lot. All right, but look. Okay, so you guys can see like what's kind of going on here. This is just a bare minimum of kind of like what yours is gonna kind of look like towards the end. That vertical thing is going to be for your vertical streaming. Don't worry about the infinite window to the left. That's just, y'all know how OBS goes. I could turn down the display capture, but you guys won't be able to see anything. So this is just like what I kind of want you guys to gauge yours at, where we're going to be at for a little bit. But right now we're starting bare bones. So this is what we're going to, this is, you know, and I didn't add the chats yet. I didn't add anything crazy yet. Let me see. Hold on, bro. This computer be pissing me off, bro. I swear to God. You know what? I believe you. There's a slight slowdown on the camera on Twitch. You know what? You're right. Let me see something. I'm doing these settings live. So let me see if I can change my encoding. I probably don't got my encoding fast enough. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, it looks a little slow. All right, let me see. Stream, settings, 25K. Oh, okay, yeah. That's why. I see why. My encoder preset was not set to fast. That shit got to go way faster. All right, now we're better. I think we're better. All right, all right. Make sure your encoder preset set to fucking fast, guys. That's also important. I'll show y'all what that is right here. So what I just changed on my OBS is the encoding preset. You have to have a super fast computer to use this fucking setting. I cannot stress this enough. Your computer will crash if you have a shitty computer trying to use this setting. but it is super crucial when you're doing heavy work. And when you're doing heavy work, it requires heavy encoding. So you got to put the encoding on like the highest CPU usage, because that's usually gonna give you the fastest one. Bro, I'm on ultra fast, bro. I'm on ultra fast, baby. We are ultra fast. Yes, absolutely. You will be able to watch this back. I don't know. I might take this shit down, but Platinum Diamond, you can hit me up. I'm going to record this and edit it and clip it and do shit like that. So I know I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be like clipping it and stuff. So I'm waiting on the settings to pop up. Where are my settings at? I feel like they popped up. I just don't see them. I got 3 windows and shit. All right, let me see. Nigga, where are my settings at?